Hello, friends. I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible, even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast.
Hi guys, I just wanted to chat a little bit about this Joe Rogan controversy. And I wanted to take a deep dive in the N-word. I don't use it myself. On my program, I only utilize it when people are saying it, and I don't do a beep over it or that, but I don't use it myself because I work in the corporate world, and you don't use words like that. Just like you don't use, several different words. It doesn't matter the fact that I'm a black person. I just don't use the word normally. But here's my problem. My problem is, why are we creating a double standard? In creating this double standard, what we are saying is that black people can use a word that we consider derogatory if someone else uses it. Can't we see that there is something wrong with that? It seems like we are in this victim mentality, which does not serve us well. I mean, I can't get it. I don't understand how that benefits us to have rappers and, people just using this N-word every day. And we say, okay, someone from another race says it. No, you can't say it. And I don't believe there should be any word that should be guarded. I mean, people are free to speak. And I think that what's happening here is that we're trying to create a double standard that gives us some form of privilege. So is saying the N-word a black privilege? Is it a black privilege to say something derogatory to your fellow black person? Does that make any sense? Like, this is why I always consider that some of us allow Twitter trolls, maybe they're 50,000, 100,000, who are, weak-kneed, people who constantly try to be social justice warriors to dominate a conversation, while regular folk just go about their business every day. Now, if we feel this word is so offensive, then we should not utilize it in everyday parlance. That does not make any sense. And I don't agree with Joe Rogan saying it, but I don't agree with any rapper saying it either. I don't agree with Drake saying it, Yeezy saying it, Lil Wayne saying it, anyone. I don't agree with them saying it, because if it is meant to be derogatory, like if we let's explain why Joe Rogan shouldn't say it. Joe Rogan shouldn't say this because this word, it's history of, when it was segregation, when there was a history of slavery. This was words used to denigrate and dehumanize another person. Today, when a rapper says the N-word, or someone on YouTube speaking about, someone else says the N-word, aren't they doing the same thing? Aren't they denigrating? How can it be a term of endearment? How can it be a term of endearment when we have so much black on black violence and crime? How can it be? Isn't it that we are denigrating each other and dehumanizing each other constantly? That creates this environment, and I'm not saying the N-word creates the environment, but I think it's a symptom of the environment that we dehumanize each other. And so if Joe Rogan does not say the N-word, rappers should not say the N-word. And people should not say the N-word generally. It should be considered a bad word. And as a bad word, it should be censored. Just like you censored the F word, the C word, all of that, it should be censored. I mean, there are places that it is used, I guess, in adult audiences, but our sensibilities should not be the way it is. Because I cannot understand, I cannot fathom why it would be a special word for a special race to say it to each other. I don't understand that. There is no other situation like this on earth. I can't think of a special word that one race holds that no one else can say. It sounds ridiculous. And it sounds like we're looking for a privilege in denigrating ourselves. So we have the greatest privilege in the world to denigrate each other. What a great privilege. Thanks, guys.